see what happens. Apparently GoldenEye on N64 had this hidden control scheme where it allowed you to, not play with just one controller, but 2 controllers at once. Today, I'm going to find out if that's actually any good. And if it isn't, well, I'm gonna try and build the controller that Rare should have made back in 1997. When I was a kid, I absolutely loved GoldenEye, but I kind of always blame myself for not being too good at it, having some issues with the controller, but Turns out, maybe it wasn't entirely my fault. Let's see if 2 controllers can fix that part of the game. Can't talk. Fuck! I don't think I was supposed to shoot that guy. Okay, so that was kind of interesting. I could definitely see it work. The idea definitely works. It needs a little polishing. Like the execution is a bit off, but I think we can fix this. So let's give it a whirl and see if we can, fix it. Now we made a 3D model, and also lo and behold, we printed the model as well. And we hit it in almost first try or 5th, but we got it there eventually, and now I have to not mix them together. The good one's already in there. So now we have a nice piece. It's mounted, it doesn't go anywhere. So gonna make one more for the second controller, and then we're gonna base our build on this. We're gonna kind of make a setup for it and see how it works, see what angle we need to hold it at, because I don't assume there's gonna be in this spectrum of angles there's a comfort area. We're gonna try and find that just for the comfort of things, and after that once we have the whole skeleton, so to say, built for it, we're gonna make a nice looking shell so it looks proper made and people can't see all the hideous ingenious quick solutions that have been hidden inside. Then we are heading out into the metal workshop where we will do metal work. Yeah, see you around here. And now we're out inside the workshop, the place where I keep my hammers, machines and knickknacks and whatnot. And I've been digging around in my scrap pile to find all sorts of aluminium parts. Escaping little bastards. Like here I think we have the barrel piece. Planning to make most of it in aluminium because it's nice and light and it's easy to weld and get around. So we have some nice stock here. My plan with this piece is first off trim it up. It has some nice danger edges. Then we are gonna put the fibrimajib on, put it in a bender, and then have this one attached here and then bend around it. So we will have our dual welding system ready and for mounting, and then we just need to build a shell around that. So this is the backbone of the project. We're just gonna keep everything together and make sure no one or nothing gets harmed. So let's clean this bastard up and get drilling and get bending. And here we have a bending jig. So we have our aluminium piece, and this was the one we were gonna bend a lot. It does not like to bend that much. It kind of just breaks. But there's a party trick to that, which is called add more fire. There we go. So the trick here, as you can see right now, I draw with a Sharpie a nice sharp line. And we're gonna burn this bitch till the Sharpie disappears. Slowly beginning to fade. And once you start seeing it fade, you stop heating. That's when it's been annealed enough. And now that corner is nice, soft and bendy as... Now it's bending ever so fine without even cracking. And bam! Nice, good and sharp without near a crack. Now we're in quite a conundrum, because I want to only bend like this much. Does it fit properly? What if I turn it the other way? Ah, yes. But now it only bends in a direction where well, it's bent in the opposite direction I want. And if I want it to go like this, the tool gets in the way. Same here, the tool gets in the way. So we have to think a little out the box and invent something. I just don't overcomplicate things. If shit doesn't work at first, smash it till it works at second. So now most of the things have been bent and, well, at least most of the frame, and we cut some parts that we want to weld on so we get our second holder. Wash it off. So it's nice and shiny, you might as well just wipe the rest of it. Now we're more or less ready. We put our piece where we want it to be. Let's clamp it down, because the more clamped it is, the more hammed it is. Scratch that, that's probably not a saying we should do. And of course, with all welding, you want to cover up or you're gonna get them funky sunburns where your skin peels off like a goddamn snake. Now my plan is to find a way to plug these in and set them in. So slow and steadily coming together, at least with the framework. Yeah, so there we go. Nice and tight. Bam. There we go. Now we got the base, the skeleton. It seems pretty sturdy. It feels less awkward than I thought it would be. Oh, Mr. Bond. Wait, I'm Bond. I'm Barnaby the Bond. Like, martini stirred. Roughly shaken. So now we reach the point where the skeleton framework is done. So now we have to make the shell. Make it look nice. Look like the actual gun from the game. For that, I've chosen aluminium sheet because sheet is nice to work with. Aluminium and very lightweight. Since it's just gonna be like a visual shell, I've chosen to go with 1mm because, you know, easy to cut. I've printed out some templates that are made 1-to-1. So basically I can just cut these out, put down, cut around it, draw up, and what's it called? Then cut these pieces out, weld them together, and slowly make the shell for the gun. I'm gonna do some pressure shaping. I'm gonna do some hammering, some bending. We get a little around, and I'll show you a bit about as I go along with it. Yeah! So this is one of my older tools, an old combination machine that is both a filing machine combined with a bandsaw. Spent 4 long years learning the trades of shoeing horses, only to realize I didn't really like horses. Since we have this overlapping piece, we kind of put that in the hole so we don't bend it. And pull the meat. Nice and bent. And up to, and that's a lot. I'll get it there. Starting to get something that resembles some bent edges on a gun. This one didn't quite fit into the bend, so we'll just have to adjust for that. And then just try to bend it from the bottom. And once it's like somewhat up there, you can take a block, get it in there gently, and then we can start adding it together with the other parts. Here I'm basically trying to get some of the details, some of the shapes, so it's not just flat surface on flat surface. Right now I'm just marking where all the holes are. So when I put this 3D printed segment out beneath it, then I have somewhat an idea of where I'm supposed to push. So it's not just pure guesswork. Now that we went through all of that, we basically have some nice indentures, giving it some texture. Holes have been drilled, pin has been made. I have to flip this the right way around just to see what kind of shit we need. Hinge is hinging. Whee! Then you just put in everything here, put the wire here, plug everything off, and then everything is hidden. And found a nice little magnet that I'm gonna put here or somewhere else that makes sense. So when you take it, you can just like pluck, and then it stays there, and then like unhinge it. Nice coverage. Prepare this stencil cutter to make stencils. Pop off, and then I kind of just outlined like these kind of dark areas. All the pieces have been made and are ready for assembly. We have a nice pile of parts here, and we need to assemble them into a fully functioning controller mod holder. I'm gonna pull a lot if I don't pull the pin out. Because now we're just gonna... I forgot the whole like controller part of it. You know, that's supposed to be. Well, we're done with the screwdriver anyways. This goes here. This goes here. Attach one controller. And attach a second controller. Whoa. And I think we assembled it. We made an overly excessive, aggressive controller mount. And now I'm gonna try and play with it to see if it's worth the trouble. But it feels kind of cool, so, you know, we got that going for us. There's like a lot of thing memory, not too awkward to hold. There's a lot of things I don't hope I will need. But let's give it a whirl and see what happens. tried it. Is it better than a regular controller? Not sure about that. It was a valiant try. A very, very cool try, because like I don't see any of the other controllers look like this. It was less awkward to hold and use than I thought it might end up becoming. Over time, the weight adds an extra kilo on the controller, all in all. So, you know, this was a fun project to get my hands on. Keep watching and see what comes up next. See you around, guys.